points in the game. folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see last season's national champions, the USC Trojans, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Trojans will kick this away to get us going here. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. His tackle at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Cheek. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. You bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs him. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. To the air, it's Cheek. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Inside deal now from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. He's in the clear. Past the 40. At the 20. Inside all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Cheek. Grabbed by the receiver.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Design quarterback run. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can he get there on the ground? That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Third and very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Single back, takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Cheek. It's a quick grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Catch made on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Cheek. Defense is coming after him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down after that completion. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce out to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying to sneak it for the 1st. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Cheek. The pass rush closing in. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Look out. Room to run here. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Cheek. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Men kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He gets loose. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the out route. Breaking tackles and going. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Receiver in motion now. Now here's the toss play. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They were not going to catch him that time.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back. It's Cheek. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
A loss of 11 on the play. Brings up third down.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Shaw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, the ball comes loose. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Home offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
To the air. It's Cheek. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking to throw. It's Cheek. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Back to pass. It's Cheek. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. They'll be brought down until they come up empty on that 2-point try.
Two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oklahoma 26.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead.
Set to kick this one over.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He came in and expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.